I find it so interesting how so many of us have limiting beliefs about how we earn money and what's realistic or what's possible. We've all been told some sort of narrative about what pays and what doesn't. So growing up, I was told that creative work is unstable or teaching doesn't pay much money. And in some cases, because of the narrative that you've been told, you don't even try and go down those paths. We dismiss entire income routes before we've explored them because we've been actively discouraged from following certain paths. Not because they don't work, but because the people advising you have only seen one model. Your parents, for example, saw teaching as something that only gets paid, I don't know, 25k a year. And so they say to you, teaching doesn't pay. Or your career advisor sees that writers struggle to get book deals, so they assume that writing doesn't pay. But what none of them saw, and what you've probably never been shown, is that literally everything can pay well if you structure it correctly. Your skill isn't the issue, the income structure is. So take teaching, for example. If you structure that same skill and became an online course creator, quite normal to make 8k a month selling, a flagship course. Or if you're a corporate trainer, you could easily make 2k a day running workshops. Same teaching skill, but completely different income structure and completely different outcome. Or take project management, for example. As an employee, you can, make, let's say 70, 80k. But as a fractional project manager, 600, 700 a day, that's 93k a year on 3 days a week. The difference is not about the skill, it's about how you package and structure that skill in the market. And the reason most of us never do this is because we've been conditioned to think about income in one very specific way. Time for money, one employer, salary bands, annual reviews, all of that good stuff. And we need to completely adjust the way we think about income structure, because income doesn't have to be linear. It doesn't have to be capped. It doesn't have to be tied to hours. You can earn from multiple different streams with the same skills and knowledge. And I think a lot of people have valuable skills, but they get so stuck with how those skills translate into other income streams. They don't know which structure fits their skills or around their life, and they don't know what's actually possible with what they already know. And so that's why I built the Skills to Income tool, which shows you what's actually possible with your specific skill set. It's a series of questions that analyze your background, your skills, your experience, your constraints, your preferences, and gives you a personalized roadmap where you'll get your highest value skills, not what you think should be valuable, but what the market will actually pay for right now. A specific way to package your skills so it's clear, compelling, and premium priced. And it will give you a recommended income model with a 30-day validation plan, so you can see exactly how to test this without, making huge leaps like quitting your job. So if you want to get absolute clarity on what's possible for you with the skills you already have, then check out the Skills to Income tool. The link's in my bio. Because the limiting belief isn't that your skills aren't good enough. It's that you've only ever seen one way to earn from them. Everything pays well if you structure it right. You just need to see how.